single buggy.
He has to start well in the back of the pack. 12 we inverted, correct, Shane?
Yeah, we're inverting 12 in all sportsman classes today. So let's go down your starting lineup. Sitting on the pole, he comes all the way from Plymouth, Wisconsin, one of the Chevrolets in the field. It's Tyrone Arneson in the 867. Alongside him, one of our favorite people in the class, kind of an up-and-coming driver, putting the program together from Hortonville, Wisconsin, the 888. That's a Ford with the step side, a beautiful body on that truck. That's Wildman Willie Freshour. Also in the field, you have the number 815. That's a Chevrolet of DJ Jorgensen. Wayne Shunk, the number 823. He's in a Ford. Daryl Wold driving the number 811. We spoke with him earlier. Trey Beauchamp, another Ford in the 802.
Yeah, in the 844, we talked about him a little bit in the beginning. Ben Holger. Then it's Troy Shaden in the 829 from Abrams, Wisconsin. From Summit Lake, Wisconsin. Nick Visser in that 880. Kyle Cooper also showing a lot of speed this weekend in that 873. And watch for this guy right here, starting up towards the front, actually in the back. Okay, I forget about this inversion. Joey Machosik, that 851 from Mosquitowana, Wisconsin. He showed his guns yesterday. Dick Bing, him and Nick are probably going to try to file their way through and not take each other out. They know they have a lot of speed coming in to round number 2. But Joey, he's been around with his father for quite a few years. They know what that truck likes. So watch for Joey Machosik to move to the front. Then, like we said, Nick Bing, 833, last year's points champion, HBI ride. Watch for him to wiggle his way up to the front. We're going green.
Green flag is out. Super stock truck, full field of 12 trucks, and it's Wildman Willie Freshour on that step side Ford. He'll take the early race lead.
Already looks like Trey Beauchamp trying to give a little love tap, make a little room coming into the back section, but Freshour out to a big gap already, backing it in.
Yeah, tons of bumping and banging going on behind him. How about Wold? Strong run early on as he's up into second place.
Wold, very, very quick, heading through this split lane section, going down that decline. There's Wold you talked about. He's in second already. Freshour's truck's landing nicely through that rhythm section. Here comes Trey Beauchamp.
Yeah, Beauchamp ran that Kyle LeDuc line. The right hand in the split lane, cut across to the left in the rhythm section. He went side by side with Wold for a moment, but Wold is going to wrestle that spot back. Meanwhile, out front, Wildman Willie's just loving it. He'll let these guys behind him beat themselves up, and he wants to run away with it.
Yeah, you're in clean air. You're not using any kind of tear-offs as you watch Trey Beauchamp. Trey Shaden going around the long way. Here comes Daryl Wold as they come towards what will be the finish line. There's that 888 of Freshour. Man, it's been a while since we've seen him run up front.
Headed down towards that left-hand hairpin. Everybody's settling in now a little bit finally, maybe calming the nerves. Shaden thought about looking to the inside there on Wold. Chose the outside, and he got tagged and went around.
We seen on the bottom side, there's a good view. Oh, Trey Beauchamp
he collected Beauchamp. He also collected Kyle Cooper.
Something's wrong with Shaden. You see the tires were spinning. He wasn't going anywhere. I don't think he was stuck. Maybe a broken axle. Here comes Wold. Wold over the back door of Freshour. They're going to crest this flyaway.
And Visser now coming into the picture as well, sitting in third.
Yeah, Visser.
Big time air over that Amsoil flyway.
Watch Visser. He's trying to work his way up patiently through this field. Daryl Wold, he better be careful. He has Visser on his inside. He's trying to make the pass. He better go now. Here comes Visser.
Visser with the slide job attempt on the inside, and he's going to make that stick. So now it's Wildman Willie Freshour leading Visser, and then Wold in third.
Wold moved back to third. Here's Nick Visser all over Freshour. Freshour getting a little squirrely as he enters the back section. Where will Visser go? Watch him. He's going to try to square this up.
Freshour holds that inside, playing defense. Visser went a little bit too wide, got out of the soft stuff. Both drivers taking that right-hand lane. Nice job of defense there by Wildman Willie.
Yeah, definitely a nice job. Here comes Visser. Here comes Wold. Wold flat-footing it through the rhythm section. He better be careful. Oh, he got a little out of shape.
My goodness, Daryl Wold going for broke. Meanwhile, Visser, contact between Wold and Freshour. Visser takes over the race lead.
Visser now, he just needs to be patient. He's out front now, clean air, riding the bike, sending it back down is Darrell Wolf. He's hard on the loud pedal, trying to come back towards what will be the finish line. There's Fresh Hour, and there's Machosik. Look at Machosik.
Machosik now in the mix as well.
My eyes are set on Joey Machosik. He really comes in every weekend. He wants to win. He always says second place sucks. Anybody, if they're out here, they want to take that top spot. There's a lot of racing left here.
Yeah, and we might have a battle getting set up here between Wold running in third and Machosik in fourth. Those guys are teammates. They share an awning.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, they are teammates. They come, but they're a separate race team at the end of the day. They each want to win. He don't care if Joey's right behind him. He wants to hold them off. Maybe something's bent on Wold's truck. You see that right rear, it's kind of dipped down. Maybe he broke a shock. Look at how it's binding.
Yeah, a lot of body roll on that truck in these tight corners too, Brent. Look at Machosik now on the inside of Willie Freshour, but Machosik has nowhere to go with Wold in front of him.
Can Machosik use Wold as a pick? I don't know.
Wild man Willie Freshour goes back to the inside. He's up on the berm. He's going to have to cut the corner. Here comes Nick Bing into the picture.
Yeah, Nick Bing now going to pick off that spot. He's like, thank you, Fresh Hour. I'll move up towards Joey Machosik. Fresh Hour is not going away. There's Walt there on our camera. Look at
Fresh Hour. Fresh Hour just laid it out over this finish line jump. He's got the inside line. He closes the door back on Nick Bing.
He does. Here comes Bing. Gives him a little love tap again, trying to move him out of the way. Remember, that's fiberglass. Some of these trucks still have metal bodies, but Bing, a lot of fiberglass on that old Ford.
Fresh Hour just getting everything he can out of that old step-side Ford.
Now he's showing smoke. I don't know. Maybe it could be a little rubbing from the tire on the bedside.
Yeah, and a shot there. Wold, he's way back in the field now. He really paid the price for that contact with Willie Fresh Hour.
Fresh Hour now going the long way around. Nick Bing trying to stay in front, clearing him.
Bing got some great drive there. They're side by side over the flyway. Fresh Hour, let's see if he does another strongman move on the inside. No, Bing is able to close the door for good.
Shane, when we went on to that last clip, I seen a glimpse of Darrell Wold. It looks like he went upside down. There he is.
Wold is on his side, so the field is going to get slowed down.
Here we take another look at it, Shane. Watch. At the top of your right side of your screen. Yeah, he got all crossed up like he did before. Jumped through that berm.
Tagged Cooper as well. Cooper was lucky to get out of the way there.
He was going right to the driver door, so that could have ended crazy bad for Kyle Cooper. Up on his right side, though, that's Darrell Wold. Brand new paint scheme this weekend. And there's his teammate Joey Machosik making his way all the way up into that top 5.
Well, Brent, I don't know about you, but my heart rate is way up right now.
Yeah, it's such an interesting class. This stuff can happen at any given time, but I think the real big factor with Wold when he was coming through a couple laps before, he broke a shock or something on that right rear because it was really dipped down. So we'll have to check out that later on this afternoon. And anytime your suspension collapses, you're going for one heck of a ride.
Yeah, we see Darrell Wold now taking the helmet off. Physically all right. Emotionally, I'm sure he's a little bit upset. He had a good run going. A little bit of drama there with Willie Fresh Hour.
Yeah,
it's a frustrating day for Wold.
Yeah, frustrating day, but at the end of the day, you think about it. You get out of that truck and you're still walking. That's what we like to see, and that shows how safe these trucks are. They're not built out of any scrap metal. They're really well-built chassis. They really take a lot of time on them. They pretty much go from the frame up, build the whole cage, try to make it as strong as possible. And when you're coming in there 60, 70 miles an hour and the truck don't turn, well, you better hold on. He definitely got his bell rung.
Just to reset the field for everyone, Nick Visser, still your race leader as it stands now. Machosik got his way up into second. Bing is third. Fresh Hour still there in fourth, so still in the mix. Behind Fresh Hour, it looks like Holcher in the 844, then Cooper in the 873 after just narrowly missing Wold on that rollover. 823 of Wayne Shunk is in 7th. Shaden is 8th. Jorgensen 9th. And Trey Beauchamp, the last of the 10-truck field that we have remaining.
Yeah, now you have Visser out front. Like I said before, he's very, very quick. He's got many of wins underneath his belt, and we should once we get Darrell Wald's truck cleaned up, I don't know if we'll go green this time by. We might take another pace lap. You can see Richie Kuloff slowing everyone down, trying to get them all bunched up. Our track crew doing a phenomenal job making sure everyone is safe. So Visser, Bing on our screen showing, but Bing actually is in that third place spot. But right now, my eyes are on Joey Machosik. We had an opportunity to talk to him when we came in here on Thursday, and they were really excited. They wanted to get the gear going. I'm like, did you work on your truck a lot? He's like, yeah, we did a little work in the off season, but the truck's fast. We just got to keep it together, and that's what he's doing today.
Yeah, I was over there talking to Joey and his dad, Larry Machosik, who used to drive that same truck and won quite a few races in this class. They said in all the years they've been coming here since day one here at ERX 5 years ago, this is hands down the best track that they've ever raced on. They absolutely love this track here at ERX.
Yeah, Chris Carlson and everyone they put together, a great facility, great group of people, and they love the sport. Chris came in a couple years ago, and he really wanted to put an impact and help short course racing, and hear what he's doing for Champ Off-Road. He's one of the best in the business. I mean, you've had Crandon, Wisconsin, Bark River on the map for a long, long time, and now we get these new tracks like Lena, Wisconsin. We're going to go in a couple weeks. Great facility. Had a chance to announce a side-by-side event a couple weeks back, and there's very good racing that goes on. It's like a little bull ring, so put it on your calendars. Lena, Wisconsin's coming up, but right now, Shane, we're going back to green flag. This is going to be Nick Visser in the lead. Joey Machosik, Nick Bing, and Fresh Hour.
Back to green flag racing, super stock truck. We're in store for a wild second half of this race, Brent. Visser, Machosik, Bing, Fresh Hour, Holger, your top five.
Machosik really needs to stay on the back end of the 880 or Nick Visser. Parsons Chevrolet on the side of that machine. Here comes Nick Bing. Bing going to go to the outside. Here comes Joey Machosik as well. They're going to be side by side. Who has the better line? Machosik looks to have the advantage, but Bing, he really needs to stay on the gas, run right through this berm. Try to carry that speed. Now they're side by side. Here comes Machosik again.
Machosik got a great run out of Talladega turn. They were side by side up and over the flyway jump. Visser puts his back bumper back in front of Machosik as they head up the hill. Now Bing is in the mix next to Machosik.
Bing now closing on the back door of Joey Machosik. Had to get hard on the binders. Joey Machosik looked like he buttoned up to Visser. Now we'll have to see going in this back section. Joey really needs to start setting up his laps. He needs to put them together. Visser cresting that hill, going into the back. Watch. He'll go a little bit right before he turns left. Carry that speed through. Bing. Man, Bing is right there.
Yeah, Machosik has been getting such great runs out of this left-hand split lane. Let's see if he can put that to work for him one more time and put some pressure on Visser as they come through the Fox Rhythm section.
Here we go again. Here comes Joey Machosik, your new leader.
What a run by Machosik. He's found some special sauce there in that left-hand split lane, Brent.
And it looked like he definitely was quick coming from the back of the field, going through that split lane. He definitely was quicker. Now he's going through the Ziegler Cat turn. You go through that left-hander, then you gradually fade back down to the bottom here. We've seen a lot of onboard footage of Corey Winter and Kyle LeDuc going through, now Dylan Poyton. The track looks so comfy on those onboards. I can't imagine what an onboard looks like on a super stock truck.
Well, if you're on the truck in first, if you're Joey Machosik as it stands right now, probably looks great, nice and clear. Anybody from there on back, you're probably just getting a camera full of mud. Bing again looks to the inside of Visser.
Yeah, Bing really trying to square it away. Let's see where he comes out of this split lane.
Yeah, Bing wants that inside line to hook up so badly. They're going to be side by side through the rhythm section. Bing on the inside. Visser trying to keep the power down on the outside of Talladega turn. Bing had a run on Machosik there for a moment.
Bing all over the rear of the bumper. Joey Machosik flowing that turn very nicely. You see the different colors of dirt, I'll say it throughout the day. Starting a blue groove on that lighter colored dirt on the bottom. Then you get up, and if you go out of the race line, you hit that loamy soil, it'll really downgrade these motors. Clicking off another lap. We're still under green flag conditions for Joey Machosik, but Bing still right there. He's not out of this game yet.
Up and over that hill. Bing going fully airborne as they head over the hill back towards the hairpin. Bing bumper to bumper now on Machosik. He'll look again to the inside.
He had to check up a lot. Nick Bing checking up, going into the split lanes. Let's see. Machosik looks to be a little faster. Those tractor tires are so scary on the left of our screen. You clip one of those, you're going to go for a ride. Diesel Shannick almost showed us that.
Up and over the Amsoil flyway, Bing easily clearing that 100-foot mark.
We should be coming to one lap to go. The white flag, when that displays, you have to go. If you're Nick Bing, there's no more time. You better put your A game on. Let's see if Nick Bing can chase down Joey Machosik, as Machosik going through that little chicane down, going in the back section. It's such a big valley down there. And
just showing up in that last shot as they went up and over the hill, Kyle Cooper is now up into third place, and he is on the move.
Kyle Cooper, yeah, he's in our screen now. Here's Nick Bing. He pretty much gave an inch to Joey Machosik. We'll see if he can put it together. Joey really sticking to that bottom side.
Yeah, those boys back in under Joey's tent, they've got this truck dialed for that left-hand lane.
Joey Machosik, a couple turns to go. Nick Bing driving the wheels off that HBI truck.
And Cooper still on the charge as well. This one's a long way from over. 2 corners to go.
Nick Bing trying to get those Maxxis tires planted to the ground, but he's running out of time. Joey Machosik, one final time through this chicane. The 851 is going to do it.
Machosik takes home the win. Bing second, and Cooper was charging so hard. He will settle for third. Holcher with a good run in fourth. Visser faded in that second half. He will end up fifth. That was the best that this class has to offer, Brent.
Yeah, it definitely was the best that we've seen yet this year. I mean, that's only 2 rounds. We still have to go to Lena, Bar River, Crandon. And there is our results here at ERX Motor Park for the ERX Off-Road Nationals. And we're going to step aside here for a few short moments, but don't go anywhere here at Champ Off-Road. A lot more racing.
Sure thing. Kyle Cooper, you know, you were charging so hard there. I bet you were wishing you just had a few more laps in there.
Absolutely. I told these guys after we got in the truck, 2 more laps I'd have won the race. And I really believe that. We had a good start. Made some quick moves, and then Troy and Trey got together, and I was nose to nose with Troy. Had to go to the back, but it's fun working through those guys, but when the races are so short, you're really hard-pressed to get up to the podium. So to make it up to third, the truck was awesome. The changes we made on the suspension yesterday were huge. Got to thank the Lord. Rain held off. Got to be happy about that. Classic Instruments. Dynamic. Mark was here this weekend. That's awesome. Got him on the box both days. Chief Super Shop. Wolverine
Everything
Performance,
sounds great
Accurate
now.
Transmission. Matt, and Christina, my parents.
Yeah, thank
Carmen,
you very much for
everyone
that.
else. Thank you.
A solid run for Kyle Cooper. Nick Bing, that
All right, so
racing that
I'm
you
gonna
saw
step
was some
aside
of the best
while,
that this class
Brent
has
and
to
Keegan
offer. And
go
in fact,
after it
that
comes
actually
back up
happened
for
to be
podium.
Some really good, clean racing. How much fun was that?
That was a blast. I got out of the truck, talked to Joey. Man, that was a lot of fun. We had good battling, clean, no contact. Just
Yeah,
a lot
sounds
of
good.
fun.
He's already got his headset
Who would
on,
you
so
like
he's
to
ready
thank?
to go.
There's a lot of people. Maxxis tires hooked up really awesome today. Holger Brothers, Jarrett Enterprises, Nishik Auto Body, All Out Asphalt. Charlie from ATDs, he builds a heck of a trans and converter. Spotsmen, Keith Hall, Brent, Alex.
I got you.
All the boys, just for helping me out, mom and dad, family, many more people. Lucas Oil, everybody. Thank you very much.
A great weekend for Nick Bing. And at the top step, we have Joe Machosik. Joe, you could have thrown a blanket over the 3 of you for the majority of that race, and you came out of it very clean here and with the gold. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun battling with these two. I always know it's going to be a tight race racing with those guys. We all three started in the back today, and you don't have any time to make mistakes. Every lap you got to be on it. You got to be passing people, otherwise you have no chance.
Hey, back off.
I really want to thank my pops. Big shout out to my grandpa. We miss you. Yokohama Tire, Charlie from ATD, and All Safe Fire Equipment, and Muskego Crane Service. Thank you all.